The market rips higher after CPI. Is FOMO grabbing hold, or is it time for a drop? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about a few different options, most of them looking to the downside. The market moved higher, which does show us our ending diagonal path playing out. And this is why we don't just trade what we're looking for. We trade setups. The market did do something a little different than we were expecting, ripping to new all-time highs. And now the question is FOMO grabbing hold, or are we due for a drop? I'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, before we jump into the charts, as always, we are going to take a look at how the indicator did, and we are running a massive sale right now. It ends tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time when I start my live stream, which, by the way, I will be live streaming tomorrow morning, live trading the indicator so you can see exactly how it works. But if you want these discounts, guys, you got to check them out right now. It was my 49th birthday a couple of weeks ago. I've been out because of some family issues, but I am back, and that 49th birthday, we're going to give 49% off of all of our rooms, as well as the first month of all of our rooms, as well as the first month of the indicator. Then it will be regular price, but you get to try it out for half price. And on top of that, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee on the indicator. We also have our coupon for our Trade Waves Academy. Guys, it's a 20-hour course, 10 videos, 2 hours long each, going over different topics. You get 76% off of that. I was born in 1976, so we're giving you 76% off. You can get that $500 course for about $125 right now. And we're giving 15% off the yearly indicator. You get 30-day money-back guarantee on that as well. Guys, you'll never see these prices again. I love sharing them with you. I want you to be a part of it. Now, we're going to check out how the indicator works, so let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPY chart in Trading View, and this is what we use for our day trading program. Now, this can be used on swing trading, and it can be used for any stock or index or Bitcoin or anything else. It works on every single product out there, and it's absolutely killing. Last video I did before yesterday, I went over the swing trades. It's called Swing Crushers in the thumbnail. We went over how Microsoft captured two 20% trades and how we crushed Bitcoin and NVIDIA and several others. It absolutely killed. I love Tesla was another one we killed with that. So it does work on all different stocks. It does work for day and swing trading, guys. But today's day trading was another absolute crusher. 2 incredible trades and then 1 small loser. We killed it again. So we're on the 5-minute trading view chart, and there are a couple things you need to know about the setup. The left here in yellow, that is pre-market trading. The right here in blue is post-market trading. We don't trade any of that, but we do need it on our chart to make sure the indicator works properly. And we only trade till 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 1 p.m. Eastern as the market slows down, loses volume, and isn't really great for trading after that. So we try to get our moves early on in the day, and we did just that yesterday. We came in and we came right up into this call resistance zone. And guys, if you want these on your chart, there's a link in the description for that. For Mentor Q, you get 20% off with my link. Of course, I do get a kickback, but I only refer 2 products. I refer TradingView and I refer Mentor Q because they are tremendous products. I use them myself, and I would never recommend anything I don't use and love. So Mentor Q, incredible levels, guys. Check that out. We came right up into the call resistance here. Got the sell signal and then rocket ride straight down here. Killed that trade to start the day. Always starting fun. Then comes back up. We get the buy signal and off to the races we go. We did take this sell right here because it was coming into the 1-day max, which very often holds price. And you can see it did consolidate under that for a while before finally pushing above it. But this was a losing trade. So we had 2 great winners and 1 small loser for an incredible day. And that's what the indicator does. It gives you winners over and over again. Now, does it win every day? Of course it does not. Does it win every month? Most of them, but not every month. You'll see on the chart here, I'm going to put up our last 19 months since inception of the indicator. So we started it last January. Here are the results for those 19 months. We're up about $72,000, and this is based on trading 25 contracts and a $100,000 account. You can do the math on that pretty easily. $72,000 gain on a $100,000 account in 19 months is 72% on your money. You can't find that anywhere else. This indicator crushes the market. It is going to have losing months. You can see on the screen, May was a losing month for us last year, and I think this year, or maybe it was June. One of those months in there, we have a losing month. I can't see it on my actual screen. It's a pop-up. But And we had a few losing months last year. But you can see that the overall bottom line is a winning bottom line because we set rules. We show you exactly how we use it. We give you a game plan. And you can see on the screen, people are calling it a cheat code. People are taking off work to go play golf. People are loving this indicator. They're making money hand over fist, and they love it. And I want you to be a part of it too. And we have an incredible sale going on. So here's how you get it. Click the link down in the description. It will take you right over to our website, investwithjacob.com. Once you're there, check out membership plans. You click that and you scroll down here past the live calls. You'll see trading view indicators. $59 for the monthly, but you put in that coupon code JG49 and you get 49% off. $590 for the yearly, but you put in that coupon code JG15 and you get 15% off. So you're getting this for about $500. You also get a 30-day money-back guarantee on both, so you can just try it out. Look at it for a month. You don't even have to trade it, and you'll get your money back if you don't like it. If you scroll down a little further, you'll see Trade Waves Academy is normally $497. I'm giving you 76% off of that, guys. You get it for about $125. And that gets you market psychology, capital management, options trading, candlestick patterns, how to trade price action, bull and bear traps, how to identify market reversals, fib levels, how to identify key support and resistance, and trade setups. Guys, this is an incredible value. It's $670 if you buy them individually, $500 if you bought the course normally, but today you're getting 76% off, and that does expire at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, guys. Check it out. Get in before my live stream starts, and you can get this discount. All right, now let's jump into the charts and take a look. All right, guys, so on the ES, one of the paths we talked about was this being an ending diagonal to the upside. It's going to have a target of 65.34 to 65.54. Right here, we would be looking for a little bit of an extension in this wave 3. Then we'd look for a pretty strong retrace more often than not into this wave 1 territory. That'd be about 63.60 or so, and then back up into these targets. So where we're at now, we're trying to top in wave 3, which also happens to be at the resistance of the previous all-time highs on the ES. They made a new regular trading hours all-time high, but this happened after hours. So they are challenging that area. We would look for them to reject that area most of the time. However, they do have room to run up to 64.82 before they reject. So 64.82 is where we would be looking for the first if they continue higher, the first level of rejection, and then 65.02, the 1382 would be our next level of rejection. Again, our targets are 65.34, 65.54. With the direct move higher today, it does make this more of an ending diagonal look to the upside as opposed to the potential for it to be just the A wave or a B wave. So when I say just the A wave, we do still have the possibility that this is A, you get a much deeper B, and then C towards 65.60 or so, same basic target area. That is a possibility as well. And while still technically possible, it's unlikely that this is A and B or 1. It's obviously not 1 and 2, but A and B, and then you'd look for a C wave down from here. So that would ultimately, that would be a flat for wave 4. So you'd have A, B, C for 4, and then up. But I don't see any patterns yet that are screaming breakdown at this time. So pullback, yes. Breakdown, no. I would say 63.14 will hold most all pullbacks. If it doesn't and this breaks, then we are definitely coming down to test this low, and we'll see what happens and what kind of structure we have at that point. So right now, top of the range, they've pushed right back to the highs here. They can either reject strongly in a B wave, they can reject a little weaker in a wave 4. Ultimately, the same targets though, 65.30 to 50. And then they do still have the ability to collapse, but that's becoming less likely until we make a new high. 64.82, again, if they move directly higher, would be our next target up, and then 6,500 after that. NASDAQ did break out to new highs. It is at its 1382. It would also be in a diagonal type structure due to the overlap here at the beginning of the structure. There's a lot of overlap. This would be a very reasonable ending diagonal. 24,048 to 24,138 would be the targets for this move. For the fifth wave here, where this was 3 up, 4 down, and an ending diagonal for 5. If they're going to push directly higher, that's what we would look for. And I do believe it should stretch to at least the 24,000 level. Any turn down needs to break this level of support first, which is 23,588, and then the major support to break right now is going to be 23,041, and then ultimately this low down here from the 1st of August at about 22,708 or 794. So these lows are going to be important should they get down there. And the NASDAQ is a little further along, so it would not shock me to see, you know, a direct move up and then kind of a failure here overall. Again, today's move was a strong move, pretty much straight up the whole day, closing at the highs. So we are at the highs on the ES. That does lead to rejection quite often. If they don't reject, we have our levels. NQ, we have our levels 24,000 to 24,138. And then we'll look for a turn down from there. Again, first major support 23.6, then 23.3, but the critical ones, the ones they really have to hold, are 23,056, and then this one down here at around 22,780 or so. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to our website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. That's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it and become part of the trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have our educational material. If you scroll down a little further on the page, you're going to see our indicators, which you saw in the first part of the video, and also our courses. We have our Trade Waves Academy course, and right now I am giving 50% off of this course if you get the yearly indicator. So if you buy the yearly indicator right now, you're getting 2 months for free on that, and then you get Trade Waves Academy 50% off. In Trade Waves Academy, we go over all of the things that are outside of Elliott Wave to put a complete package together. We go over market psychology, capital management. You can see all the modules here on the screen. Options trading basics, candlestick patterns, how to trade price action, bull and bear traps, how to identify market reversals, fib levels and why they're important, how to identify key support and resistance, and trade setups and proper risk reward. All of this comes inside of Trade Waves Academy. On top of that, you get our Elliott Wave for Beginners course included in this price, and you get the Advanced Elliott Wave for free included in this price. So for $497, you get all of those modules I just said, plus the Beginners course, plus Advanced Elliott Wave. It's an incredible deal, and you can get it for half off right now if you get the yearly indicator. Now, as I did mention, we do have our Advanced and our Beginners Elliott Wave courses. In our Advanced course, we're going through a lot of the things we're seeing on the charts right now. A lot of those things are the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave, which right there, that is worth the price of admission. People don't understand that there's 2 paths and how do you trade them if there's up and down. It's because you trade setups, and there are very good setups in Elliott Wave Theory. You have to know how to spot them and trade them, and we talk about that here so that you can understand how to do this course. Now, I understand if this is too advanced. You can see, though, that our traders love it. But if you need to get started at the beginning, we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. And this course is really helping traders understand a complex market in a way that makes sense. It's extremely confusing when good news makes the market go down, bad news makes the market go up. It stops at random places. You don't know what's going on. That's because the news cycles were garbage. Elliott knew this long ago. He knew that key levels mattered. It's not random, and you're able to find these key levels, and this is what gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. In this course, you get 25 videos where we go through your introduction. We have to introduce you to Elliott Wave Theory. We have to get your mindset right and give you the KISS method, how this works and why it works. It's very scientific based. People think it's just, oh, you just make a wave up. No, very scientific based. It's outstanding. Chart setup and tools. We go through all of your chart setups, every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave, how to use it and why we use it, and then the Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves, how to find the key levels, how to understand impulsive and corrective waves, how to know where to get these measurements, the corrective depth theory, the theory of alternation, the pivot, everything you need to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the really cool thing about both of these courses is there's several ways to get them cheap or for free. You can get them both at a $37 discount with our Elliott Wave course bundle. You can get them for free in our Trade Waves Academy course. If you buy that, they are included in that course. Or if you just want to get them at a low monthly cost, you simply get one of our monthly rooms, as the Elliott Wave courses are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, we give you all of your real-time market updates, all of your buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions are answered. The midday video that you watch in these calls, that's live for everybody in these rooms. And then you get the beginners and the advanced course included in this price. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced trading, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as the individual stocks, the futures trading, his income trading method that just kills it, and his reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price, get you huge multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. That's why you get a 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with your next market update.